Welcome to the Innovative Adult Literacy Programs Across Canada podcast series.
The MTML initiative highlights a collection of modern literacy strategies designed to address the diverse needs of learners across Canada.
Across Canada, literacy programs are transforming lives in classrooms, libraries, community centers, and online.
This podcast series shares those stories so we can learn from each other and strengthen our communities together.
Building on MTML's Literacy Legacy Project, this new initiative brings together regional networks in every province and territory.
Through 13 podcasts, practitioners share creative, practical ways they are responding to learners' needs in their communities. A bilingual guide in English and French offers concrete steps to adapt these ideas in your own context.
Reading Together is a partnership between the Northwest Territories Literacy Council and the North Slave Correctional Complex. Fathers and male caregivers incarcerated at the complex can join the program where they choose books, stuffed animals, pajamas, and other bedtime comfort items for their children.
The Dudes Club in British Columbia creates a safe, welcoming space where men connect, share, and support each other. What's grown from that is a movement built on laughter, honesty, and something our podcast guests call therapy over dinner.
Pincher Creek, Alberta, highlights the incredible co-creation between Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities, whose partnership embodies the spirit of intentional, human-centered work.
St. John Learning Exchange in New Brunswick is a wraparound, project-based approach that's creating real pathways into the labor market, especially for learners who've often been left out of traditional systems.
United for Literacy takes us inside correctional facilities in Nunavut. It shows how literacy and education can transform lives, even within a correctional institution. It's a reminder that support, persistence, and creativity matter in ways that ripple far beyond the classroom.
Spotlight on Literacy is a community initiative rooted in the Kingston, Galloway, Horton Park neighborhood of East Scarborough in Ontario. What began as a way to bring the community together and raise awareness about literacy challenges has grown into something bigger, a celebration of learning and connection.
The Conversation with Foundation's learning program in Saskatoon explores what happens when a literacy organization chooses not to stay static, when it listens closely to community needs and allows its programs to grow, stretch, and respond in real time.
Workplace Learning PEI explores how shifting demographics, new expectations for work, and rapid digital change are reshaping what adult literacy looks like on the ground.
At Yukon Literacy Coalition, learning is shaped by land, culture, and community. We see what happens when learning moves out of the classroom and into canoes, workshops, and everyday tasks.
North End Adult Literacy Program in Manitoba explores how one adult literacy program is weaving mental health directly into the classroom through Mental Health Mondays.
Black Voices in Nova Scotia focuses on bridging educational gaps for Black learners by integrating historical stories and practical knowledge from various community members.
Literacy in Action, a community-embedded organization situated in Lennoxville, Quebec, is a story about rural resilience, minority language realities, and an approach to literacy that begins with belonging.
At Access to Learn program in Newfoundland and Labrador, learning often happens in the same spaces where people seek connection, stability, and support. Explore the podcast series and resources, and share them with someone who supports learners in your community.
Visit MTML's website to listen to the podcast or Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, or iHeartRadio and search for Innovative Literacy Program across Canada.